Rising Peace. Session 7. Episode 4. When Peace chose to carry the wounds forward. The ceasefire came without celebration. No cheers, no flags, no relief rushing in. When the explosions stopped, what remained was not peace, but damage. Cracked buildings, interrupted lives, an air heavy with grief. Miriam swept glass from her front step. Again. Not because it would fix anything, but because it was something she could still do. Her husband had not returned. Her daughter flinched at every sound. At night, Miriam whispered words she learned as a child. "The Lord is my shepherd. There is nothing I shall want." She did not feel fearless. She felt accompanied. And for now, that was enough. Across a line drawn by history and grief, Samir stood inside what had been his brother's home. One wall remained. Everything else, gone. He found a burned pot, a bent photograph. His brother's family survived. Others did not. Someone nearby said forgiveness was impossible. Samir understood. Rage beat in his chest. But beneath it, a refusal to hand bitterness to his children. He remembered a verse his mother once repeated, "Those who sow in tears shall reap with shouts of joy." He carried the words carefully, like water in trembling hands. Aid arrived, then stalled, then arrived again. Blame multiplied faster than bread. But on the ground, something quieter unfolded. Miriam joined a group delivering food. She hesitated. Some names felt too close to her fear. Then scripture surfaced in her memory. "If you love those who love you, what recompense will you have?" Loving beyond comfort, she realized, was not sentimental. It was costly. Her hands shook as she handed a box to a family she feared. The woman looked up and said, "Thank you for coming." Something loosened. Just enough to breathe. Samir volunteered to rebuild a damaged clinic, working beside men he never would have chosen. They spoke little. Pain made words risky. But hammers have their own language. Sweat creates equality. One man said quietly, "My son hasn't slept since the bombing." Samir replied, "Neither has my daughter." They did not debate politics. They spoke of nightmares, of children, of helping young hearts feel safe again. Peace did not arrive as resolution. It arrived as recognition. The wounds remained. Trauma lingered. But each day, they chose what the wounds would become: weapons or warnings. Scripture does not promise a world without suffering. It promises presence within it. "My grace is sufficient for you," not because pain is small, but because love is stronger. Here, peace looks unimpressive. Parents learning to speak gently again. Schools rebuilt before monuments. Listening when shouting would be easier. Refusing to dehumanize. That refusal itself becomes courage. Miriam still sweeps glass. Samir still walks past ruins. Healing will not be quick. But each morning, they choose again, not to forget, not to excuse, not to surrender justice, but to live as if violence will not decide what comes next. This is how rising peace moves through wounded land. Not by erasing scars, but by teaching them to testify that love, though wounded, still walks forward. This is only a summary version of this episode. The full version of the Rising Peace book will be released in spring or summer 2026. If this reflection moved you, please like, share, subscribe, and help this message reach others who need hope. Thank you for walking this path of peace with me, Pham.